Good evening to one and all present here, and we are going to explain the case study, which is Green IT and Green IS definition of constructs and overview of current practice. Our team members are Sanjay, Sandhya, and Santo, and the title belongs to Introduction, Literature Survey, Problem Analysis, Proposed Solution, Methodology, Resources and Techniques, Solution, Validation, Conclusion, and References. At first, we have introduction that business teams are increasingly being urged by different stakeholders groups such as customers, governments, and society to meet their responsibilities concerning corporate system teams. 95% of the 250 largest companies worldwide already publish a corporate sustainability report. Sustainable management is 95%. 95% of the 250 largest companies worldwide already publishes a corporate sustainability report. To address these multifaceted challenges, execute really on the triple bottom line concept, and management tools suggest the sustainability balance scorecard. Certainly, corporate sustainability is not restricted to challenges and risks. Literature survey analyzing the status of Green IT and Green IS literature. The first step for analyzing the status quo of Green IT and Green IS was to conduct a comprehensive review of the current literature. To do so, papers which included the terms Green IT and Green IS in their title were researched in the AIS Electronic Library. Second one is Green Grid. In the same article, Winston also highlights growing green drives innovation and creates value in four fundamental ways: cost reduction, risk mitigation, revenue growth, and brand value enhancement. But for 2009, the top priority will be the first one, lowering costs primarily through so-called eco-efficiency. And the third one is global annual economy. Businesses are now apprehending that environmental initiative, especially Green IT, does not reduce the environmental impact. Companies taking stronger initiatives in environmental and efficient processing practices, understanding a significant fact. And next slide, we have to do the problem analysis. The next step was to eliminate the redundancies of search results and to explore the scope of articles. To do so, abstract were analyzed and the contents of the papers were quickly reviewed to provide a basis for the decision wherever the articles are related to the Green IT and Green IS research or not. This process leads to the exclusion of the several articles and results in a final number of 48 articles that were examined in detail. At a first glance, there seems to be quite a lot of empirical studies, but out of these 32 empirical research papers, only 23 actually rely on primary data. Proposed solution: the Green IT adoption model. Disclosing the lack of awareness of Green IT advantages among senior managers, NOLA 2008 came with adoption model in his study, GTAM, a model for the adoption of Green IT. The model formed was influenced by technology, environmental organization framework, and the perceived e-readiness model. With the framework, the objective of the model is to derive Green IT instructions from static Green IT contextual variables. The static contextual variables led to implementing contemporary ITSS and the grid data centers. Data centers are the main areas where the significant proportion of the energy consumption contributes towards total cost of entire problem. Due to these reasons, most of the definitions derived of Green IT also have a narrow focus to save overall cost of data centers to maintain environmental sustainability. From the previous reviewed GITA model, economical driven is taken amount of cost in operations. As per the analysis done by IDC, the volume of stored organizational electronic data had surpassed 1 million terabytes, which is anticipated to reach zettabyte by 2010. Next, Santosh will continue.
And green is an opportunity identity framework. And Watson 2008 in this book, a green IS building, sustainable building practices has been uncovered all the frameworks which has identified as an organization which belongs to table. It is a combination of these goals and its three levels to achieve pollution prevention goal and conduct in the ITs. And green IT plays an important role in the popular energy saver. And yes, and also identifies a primary driver. And next one is a methodology and measures an initiative of Green IT and IS to create an executing catalog of Green IT measures that target and central area responsibility and reduction in between the occupational Green IT management and It is belongs to one very ancient process of an IT departments. And next slide. And this table illustrate and the list of green IT initiatives. And these are the tables illustrate about the green IT of an importance. And apparently, green IT involves under measures and the rather generic of a nature of a green IT initiatives and management practices and try to inventions. And this exponentiation resources and techniques. The data centers plays an important role for green IT with the networking records and security components and server consolidation and the visualization. Server consolidation is one of the approach studied for green IT enabled for an efficient usage. And next one. And green IT enablement. And green IT is an undefined as an enabling infrastructure solution to assist lowering power consumption to reserve overall resources and sustainability in the study of green IT enablement. And green IT data center is a server consolidation visualization technology. And green data center enables analysts to understand their relationship with cost saving and advantages against the IT enablement. And next one. The solution which we are given is a conceptualization of an green IT and green IS. And argue and Mola, which is who is a person with clear the definition of an green IT. And the analysis of a prevalent literature listed that clear definition and coherent distinction between those concepts. And they explained about the green IT importance of an with the information technology department. And next one. And these are the table illustrated the IT department organization and the external market. So that's all about. Next one, the Sanjay will proceed.
Validation, compatibility, environment, and sustainability. Cloud data and provide all kinds of service using hundreds of thousands of servers. This naturally leads to concerns about the effect on environment such as carbon emission and global warming. Huge amount of effort have been devoted to power scheduling using renewable energy over the renewable energy. Using visualization method, data center components are categorized based on the workload executed ability. So the green vessel it is their performance. Uh, conclusion for conclusion. The research reveals that numerous academic papers and practice-oriented reports have been published in the relatively new field of green IT and IS. Nonetheless, definitions of central concepts remain vague and a shared understanding of the characteristics and the scope of green IT and green IS is urgently needed among IS research and practitioners. This is an important first step in the theorization of this new research area and adds to the body of IS knowledge. Most green IT and IS papers have been published in conferences, especially AMS and IAS, whereas publication in top IS journals are rare. Here are some references for this. Thank you.